Medicare just released the 2024 Part A and Part B premiums and deductibles. Now, this increase might seem small, only 6%, but combined with all of Medicare's increases and inflation costs, this increase will have a huge negative impact on almost 66 million already on Medicare and the 4.4 million people turning 65 in 2024.
Yes, in today's video, we will discuss the following. How much is Part B going up compared to Social Security's increase? What is the income limit for Medicare, and what happens if I exceed the limit? What are the new increases for all of Medicare, Parts A, B, C, and D?
And stay tuned to the end of the video where we'll show you the total cost comparisons for 2024 between a Medicare Supplement Medigap plan and a Medicare Advantage plan. Hi, I'm Kai.
And I'm Ann. A quick recap on Parts A and B. Remember, Part A is for staying overnight in the hospital, called inpatient hospital stay.
And Part B is for medical services where you are in and out, typically on the same day, like a doctor visit or outpatient surgery visit.
Medicare's Part B premium is only going up to $174.70 or $9.80 more per month. That's a 6% increase compared to last year's premium of $164.90. So why are people so concerned?
Well, because there's a combination of three things that makes this increase such a huge deal. First, after the COVID pandemic, we had to deal with a huge 8.5% inflation, the largest since 1982.
Yeah, in some cases, it's been even more. I mean, we've been to restaurants and we've seen it go up 20 to 40%. So the limited 3.2% increase in Social Security coupled with inflation is the second reason those on Medicare are going to be struggling.
Yeah, so many people last week were eagerly anticipating the increase, and now many are disappointed yet again.
Yes, 66 million taking Social Security are distressed with a meager increase of 3.2%, while Medicare Part B is going up 6%.
That's why the 6% seems much bigger. Now, take those two combinations and add the fact that in 2024, all the insurance costs are also increasing. You have Medicare's Part A and B deductibles and copays. For example, the Part B deductible is up 6.2% from $226 to $240 in 2024. Then there are Medicare Supplement premiums that increase every year. There are also Medicare Advantage and Part D drug plan premiums and copays that typically increase as well.
This is why 66 million on Social Security and Medicare are so distressed. For those of you on Social Security, how do you feel about this underwhelmingly insignificant increase to your Social Security amongst all the rising costs we just mentioned? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.
Now, to make matters worse, your monthly Part B premiums are tied to your income, meaning those with higher incomes will be subject to higher premiums.
Now, most will not be impacted by this adjustment and will pay the $174.70 monthly. However, 8% of beneficiaries will pay a surcharge in addition to the base $174 Part B premium.
And for some of you, depending on where you live, the first tier is really not considered high income. The modified adjusted gross income on your federal tax return determines the rate you will pay for Medicare Part B. If your modified adjusted gross income exceeds the income threshold, you will pay extra towards your Medicare Part B and your Part D premiums. This is known as your Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amounts, or IRMA. In 2024, IRMA charges will apply to individuals with more than $103,000 and married couples with more than $206,000 in modified adjusted gross income on their 2022 federal tax returns.
Yes, they always look at your tax return from 2 years ago.
Right, thanks for clarifying that. Now, there are exceptions called life-changing events that you can submit to the Social Security Administration. They will use the current year or the year you will have this life-changing event. This form is on the Social Security website called SSA-44, and we'll leave a link below for you as well.
So how much more might you be paying for 2024 if you exceed the income limit? If you look at this chart, depending on your income, your Part B premiums can increase from $244.60 to a whopping $594. Ouch. That's almost $600 per month.
That's a lot. Now, for those of you who signed up for a standalone Part D drug plan or if your Medicare Advantage plan has a drug plan included, your Part D for 2024 will have a surcharge of $12.90 all the way up to $81 if you have IRMA.
Yes, even if your Medicare Advantage plan is zero premium, if it has a Part D attached to the plan, you will still pay the IRMA surcharge.
Now let's discuss the increase in Part A and your Part B deductible for 2024. Your inpatient hospital deductible, which you pay for the first 60 days, is $1,632 or $1,632 for 2024. After that, it's called the daily hospital coinsurance. For the 61st to the 90th day is now $408 per day. Then after 90 days, it's called the daily hospital coinsurance for lifetime reserve days. That is now $816 per day.
Part A also covers skilled nursing facilities, and the first 20 days are 100% covered by Medicare and still remain at no cost to you. However, the daily coinsurance for days 21 to 100 is now up to $204 a day.
And just keep in mind, after 100 days, there is no coverage for Medicare or any supplement plan.
Right.
And as discussed earlier, your Part B deductible is going up from 6.2% from $226 to $240 for 2024. And all this information is taken from the cms.gov website, and we'll also leave a link in the description below for you. So how about those on Part C, Medicare Advantage plans? These plans are state and county specific. However, we have noticed some major changes for 2024. Some plans have major increases, or some plans are dropping doctor networks. In some plans, they're leaving this entire state altogether.
Like those living in California, the Essence Medicare Advantage plan is completely leaving California in 2024.
So that's why we encourage everyone to check your ANOC.
Yes. Now, regarding Part D, while we did make a video that discussed 5 huge positive changes, there are still some gigantic increases in some Part D drug plans for 2024.
Now, some Part C and Part D plans are not affected or will even see a small decrease. So as we mentioned in our other video, make sure you check your annual notice of changes or ANOC packet.
Now, for those on a high deductible, Plan G, F, or J, your new 2024 deductible is $2,800.
Let's now compare the total cost for those who choose a Medicare Supplement Medigap plan compared to the total cost of a Medicare Advantage plan.
But before we discuss the total cost for those on a Medigap plan versus a Medicare Advantage plan, if you found value in this video, please help us out in the community by clicking the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you will be first to be notified of all the changes regarding income and healthcare.
Now, this video is not to discuss which side is better. We will show you another video on that in a bit. Now, let's first start with those who have a Medicare Supplement plan.
You will have up to 5 separate premiums. The first 3 most would consider a must-have. The first is your Part B premium, which is $174.70 with potential IRMA. Second is your Part D drug plan premium, which ranges from typically $5 to $130 per month. Third is your Medigap plan premium, focusing on the most popular plans, high deductible G, Plan N, and original Plan G.
Right now, Medigap plans are based on age and zip code, but for a reference point, we will use age 65.
A high deductible G will range from $50 to $100. Plan N will range from $80 to $120, and Plan G will range from $120 to $180. Fourth is your dental plan. Now, these plans range from $30 to $70, and many ask if dental plans are worth it. Well, click on this card up here to watch our dental plan video to learn more. The fifth would be your vision plans, which range from $10 to $20 a month.
Now, this video, we're just focusing on the premium. If you want to look more into the benefits, we do have a Medigap playlist that we can also show you up here on this card. And that goes into every plan and the benefits as well. The difference between a high deductible, Plan G, the Plan N, and the regular Plan N that Ann mentioned.
Right.
So what's your total monthly premium? Well, there's a pretty big range from $230 to $485, with most people falling around $300 to $350 range. Now, that's not including dental and vision. If you do add those two, then there'll be an average cost of $350 to $400.
Now, what's your total maximum out of pocket for your health care, not including drug copays? Well, depending on if you have a Plan G or a high deductible plan, the max out of pocket can range from $240 to $2,800 for the year.
Right. Now let's compare those who are on Part C Medicare Advantage plans. You will typically have only up to 4 premiums. Now most people typically only choose the first 2. Again, you must pay for Part B, which is $174.70 as we discussed, plus the potential IRMA. Next, your Part C Medicare Advantage premium can range from $0 to $50. And some Medicare Advantage plans can be over $100, but the most popular plans are around $0 to $50.
And most Medicare Advantage plans are considered an all bundled plan. This means there are typically no extra costs for your Part D drug plan, gym memberships, transportation, over-the-counter items, vision, and so forth. Some even provide dental at no extra cost. However, many that are used to their PPO dental and PPO vision plans are not usually happy with the Advantage plan network. And so some choose to buy a PPO dental and PPO vision, which are the same costs as we mentioned on the Medigap supplement side, around $40 to $60.
So then what's your total monthly and total maximum out of pocket for Advantage plans? Well, your total monthly will be around $174.70 if you choose a 0 premium plan, up to around $225, again, depending on whether you choose a 0 premium plan or up to, say, a $50 Advantage plan. Again, your cost could be more if you choose a more expensive Advantage plan, but this is what most people are paying in 2024. If you like a PPO dental or PPO vision plan, then you can add an additional average cost of about $50 per month. So your new total for 2024 will be around $225 to $275 per month.
Worst case scenario, your max out of pocket is $8,850 for HMO plans and around $12,500 for Medicare Advantage PPO plans. Keep in mind, though, that this is the maximum bar set by Medicare. Most people choose insurance companies that have a maximum out of pocket of around $3,000 to $6,000 per year. So for comparison, we'll use the $3,000 to $6,000 max out of pocket.
Right. And if you notice what Ann said, the high max, that is just the max set by Medicare. And I just want to emphasize that real quick because a lot of viewers and a lot of sales agents, they will use the maximum out of pocket to scare you.
Right.
And some actually are not doing it on purpose, especially the viewers. But we want to clarify the plans typically do not hit that 8,000 or 12,000 max. They usually set a much lower bar.
Yes.
Okay, so which side is better for a cost comparison?
If you read our viewers' comments in our videos, the scare might be regarding Medicare Advantage out-of-pocket costs, which is much higher than Medigap plans.
But those on a Medicare Advantage plan will save around $2,000 per year. So over 20 to 30 years, that's $40,000 to $60,000 over their lifetime. Again, this video is only discussing cost comparison. We know there's other things to consider, other factors such as having the freedom to choose your own doctors, the denials perhaps from Medicare Advantage plans, and the rules of changing from an Advantage plan back to a supplement Medigap plan.
Now, for those of you who already decided on a Medicare Supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan, would you mind commenting below on what you chose and why? Believe it or not, many of our viewers will look in the comments to see what others have to say.
Yes. Now, if you're still confused on whether a supplement Medigap plan or Medicare Advantage plan is better, click on the 2 videos that we created here.
Well, there you have it, the most relevant 2024 Medicare cost update. Again, it takes a lot of work to create these videos, so if you haven't done so already, please click on the like button and share this video with others. All right, see you in our next video.